In 1885, a young rector named Charles Fenworth arrived at Borley, a quiet countryside village with his wife and twin daughters. He had been appointed the new caretaker of Borley Rectory, a grand, ivy-covered manor built beside the ruins of an ancient monastery. From the day they arrived, things felt wrong. The villagers kept their distance. Local children whispered about the woman in black who walked the garden paths at night. And every evening, just as the sun vanished behind the chapel ruins, the faint sound of weeping echoed through the rectory walls. It was said to come from the Blue Room. The Blue Room had once been the nuns' prayer chamber, before the monastery was torn down centuries ago. But this room, now locked for years, gave off an unbearable cold. No matter the season, frost gathered around its window panes. Curious and rational, Charles dismissed the rumors until his youngest daughter, Lily, began sleepwalking. Always at midnight. Always toward the Blue Room. One night, Charles followed her only to find the door wide open, though he'd locked it himself. Inside sat a woman, dressed in black, face hidden behind a veil. Her hands folded, her mouth moving in silent prayer, and then she vanished. Over the weeks that followed, the hauntings worsened. Heavy footsteps above their heads, bells ringing in empty corridors. Writing appeared on the walls. "She waits. Let her go." Charles reached out to an old historian from Cambridge who uncovered a disturbing tale. In the 14th century, a nun from the Borley convent fell in love with the local knight. They planned to elope, but were caught. As punishment, he was executed, and she was bricked alive into the walls of the chapel basement, her soul forever bound to the land she defied. The Blue Room had once overlooked the site of her execution. That night, Charles entered the room alone. He prayed for her, lit a single candle, and said the words the historian found in the monastery's final record. "Sister Anne, may your soul be freed from its prison of stone." The candle flickered wildly. The air grew warm, then still. No more weeping, no more footsteps, no more writing. The haunting stopped. The Blue Room stayed quiet, but some say every decade, on the anniversary of her death, the woman in black returns, not to haunt, to remind,